Continue with our walkthrough. Just pulled in here. Got a nice strip here of wildflowers blooming. Lots of blue ones. Not sure what they are. The little orange ones are fading away. This is our garlic on the right, the taller ones, and then there's onions on the left. We got potatoes over here. This bed is supposed to be beets, but I'm not sure if they're coming up. Looks more like some residual lettuce. More wildflowers. Coming through here. We got some beets. I'm sorry, beans. These are beans here coming up. We got blueberries and blackberries here on the trellis. See how they're coming along. We got some blueberries on this one, looking nice. Was hoping maybe they were going to be ready to pick, but it doesn't look like it quite yet. The blackberries are setting their fruit nicely. We don't expect to get a whole lot this year, but this is planted for the future. All this green you see here is wheat, and that's just a cover crop. Planting some stuff in there here shortly. We got some other little gardens that we've started here. Got lots of things going to be coming up in this and be planted in here. In these beds, there's already some strawberries and some herbs, some flowers. Come around this way, we've got the greenhouse has got some fresh bed of gravel in there. Needs to be graded out a little bit. Bring some stone dust in, and we'll set some pavers in there. We got a new to us retaining wall here, made with some old salvage timbers, and did something different that I've never done before, but it is got a lot of holes in it, cavities, so that we can plant things in there and have things just kind of spill out. I think that might be kind of nice, having some flowers and ground covers. And above that, we have our septic field, and we'll probably end up taking out this big tree here shortly, and then that area will get graded off and do more of a lawn up through there. We've got potatoes growing over here, and they're doing quite well. Need to get the weeds out of there and get them healed. Down there past the retaining wall is another little hugelkultur mound. And then beyond that are just mounds of dirt that I'm working with to create more hugelkultur mounds over in that area, but I haven't figured out the design yet. But I think on this first mound here, might be planting a fig tree there, fig bush tree. Maybe one of the moringas will go on there. And then some other, maybe a blueberry bush underneath. So we'll kind of just cluster some fruits and herbs and some goodness down through there. As we come back over here, we've got, this is all ryegrass here. This is all planted as a cover crop last fall. It's doing really well. We tried crimping it and breaking it over so that we could start planting in here, but it's not quite ready. It popped back up for the most part. It's got to get a little bit hot, and it's going to be cool this next few days. I think when we start getting some consistent 85 plus degree temperatures, we'll be able to crimp that over successfully, and it'll stay down and act as a mulch then for what we choose to plant in through here. These are some raised planters here with onions and garlic, and this one over here has got a few strawberry plants in there. We harvested some of the onions, and we'll be having that in our salad today on Mother's Day, or tomorrow on Mother's Day, maybe even tonight. for Mother's Day celebration with my mom. Another raised bed here, lots of good stuff coming up in here. Onions, lettuce, a few carrots. It's just kind of a whole mixed salad greens here. Got Brussels sprouts there in the back. We were kind of hopeful that we were actually going to get some sprouts. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with Brussels sprouts. We're not 100% sure if we're going to get any on here. We see the little nodes deep down in there that they're supposed to form on. Maybe they are, not 100% sure. So we're hoping that they will. Right down here, this is a weed. That's a weed for sure. But some of this other stuff, we planted some stuff in here. See if we can figure out what it is. So I think well, it's either going to be a radish or a sugar beet. And I don't know, with the red it might be a radish. We don't remember and we forgot to put the tags. So maybe bulbing a little bit like a radish might. But we just did that a couple weeks ago, and so we're kind of pleased that those are coming up pretty well. Need to probably thin them out. Then we'll be harvesting some of our lettuce today. We got some kale up through there that is starting to bolt. We got additional lettuce over here, Bib. This first one here is romaine. And we'll be using that in our salads along with the green onion tops that we harvested last weekend. So, looking forward to Mother's Day weekend.